This program is sponsored in part by
Municipal Credit Union, serving the financial needs of our members since 1916. MCU, strong, trusted, growing.
Transit Check, saves money for commuters, lowers payroll taxes for businesses, and it's also good for the environment. With Transit Check, everyone benefits.
The Transit Managerial Benevolent Association, protecting the rights of non-represented, active, and retired managerial employees within the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. Mike Landy, President.
Con Edison, on it, working for you 24/7. We're delivering reliable service, energizing your life, empowering your business. We're people helping people every day.
And by the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association of the City of New York, fighting for the rights of the police officers who protect New York City. Patrick J. Lynch, President.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Transit News Magazine. This month we're here for the kickoff of Harlem Week at Gracie Mansion. I'm Ozzie Cruz.
Yes, Ozzie, Harlemites are out this evening and there's plenty of entertainment and food to get us in the mood. And the best way to get up to Harlem and enjoy the events is by mass transit, of course. I'm Amta Solasan.
For Harlem Week, there's street fairs, music in the park, and plenty of soul food to keep us going.
That's right. Also join us for some great summer deals by New York City Transit. But first on this month's show,
New York is a fast-paced city, but the MTA has apps that are even faster. I'm Ariana Norman, and I've got that story.
Drop something on the track, leave it to the pros. I'm Eddie Morrison, and I've got that story.
if you're coming up to enjoy Harlem Week, the MTA is the way to go. By subway, bus, or Metro North Railroad, they all have stops in Upper Manhattan.
And the MTA wants to keep you safe while you wait for your train. Here's Eddie Morrison with some tips on platform safety.
The MTA's main goal is to get its customers to their destinations safely, but there has been a rise in individuals being struck by trains.
How can a customer be struck by a train while standing on the platform?
A customer could be struck by a train as a result of having moved too close to the platform edge. They lean out into the path of the train and the train strikes them. In other instances, the customer could be walking on the platform, slip, trip, and fall into the side of a moving train as it moves through the station. In 2011, 146 customers were struck by trains. Of those, 47 individuals died as a result of their injuries.
There are many unfortunate ways riders can find themselves on the roadbed, whether it be deliberately or by accident.
Some customers go onto the tracks intentionally to retrieve lost property or to cross from one side of the track to the other. In other instances, customers would be walking on the platform, slip, trip, and fall off the platform edge. In still other instances, a customer might be on the platform and another customer bumps into them or pushes them and they fall off onto the track. And finally, there are instances where we've had medical conditions that result in a customer having become dizzy or unconscious and they collapse from the platform onto the track.
The tracks and trains can be a deadly combination if you stand too close to the platform. Never try to retrieve a fallen item by yourself.
If you drop something onto the right-of-way, seek the assistance of a transit authority employee, a police officer, or approach the customer assistance intercom.
Tell us why a customer should never jump down on the tracks.
Well, we have 600 volts electricity running through the third rail. Also, if you notice, when you're standing on the platform, train is huge. You go down to the tracks, it's double the size. People don't realize how high it is from the track bed to the platform is. And people, if you jump down there, people think they could jump right up and they can't. They don't make it.
Not only is going down to the tracks dangerous, but there are also legal ramifications.
Going onto the track area is illegal. You can be issued a summons and fined a penalty of $50.
And to make sure you don't risk your life or your money, New York City Transit has a team of professionals who will go down on the track and retrieve your personal belongings. A two-man crew is sent to the location.
What we'll do is we'll send up a guy, he'll go out and put out flags. The other guy, once the flagman's set up that everything we know that's safe, he'll call control, let them know that we're going to go out there and retrieve the property.
Once the team has permission to enter onto the track to retrieve the lost item, they take a long pole with a grabber attachment and simply pick up your item.
We find all kinds of things, cell phones, iPhones, we found computers, people drop their pocketbooks, wallets, everything, from footballs all the way up, all kinds of things.
However, none of these things can compare to the safety of the customers.
I have to say that no personal item dropped onto the track area is worth the risk of human life or injury. It's as simple as that.
So, in review, do not run or horse around on the platform. Do not attempt to get on or off a train from between cars. And do not stand at the platform edge looking for the next train. Do stand at least 2 feet behind the platform edge, so if you are pushed, you have room to catch your balance. If you feel sick, back away from the edge of the platform and always be aware of your surroundings. The tracks are for trains, not for people. If you drop something on the tracks, let a professional get it for you. For Transit News, I'm Eddie Morrison.
I'm here with Jim Harding, Vice President, MTA Bus. So Jim, tell us about Harlem Week.
Harlem is where the world meets the world. That's this year's theme. And if you know anything about Harlem, all the great individuals in this world have traveled through Harlem, have been part of Harlem, have participated in what goes on in Harlem. Some of the greatest people in this nation have come through Harlem, including the President of the United States, Barack Obama, when he went to Columbia University. But if you take into account the restaurants, if you go to Sylvia's or Londell's or Amy Ruth's or the social clubs, Harlem is a great time to be here, to celebrate, and to participate in the rich culture of this community. There is no community throughout the United States or throughout the world as great as the Harlem community.
So Jim, I understand there's a distinguished list of honorees today. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Carlin Faye Rodney of Carib News, Jackie Rowe Adams, who's an activist, and Sylvia's Restaurant. And all the honorees are very special and well-deserving of the honor that's going to be paid to them by the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce.
Want to find art in the subway system? Want to know when your next train is? Don't want to get stuck in traffic?
Well, there's an app for that. Our reporter Ariana Norman will show you how to get it and how it works.
The MTA is working harder than ever to improve your transit experience. And with the use of mobile apps, they can now put travel information in the palm of your hand. One example is the Easy Travel app. This app provides estimated travel times for all MTA bridges and tunnels. Once you have selected the bridge or tunnel you want to use, the app gives an approximate travel time and color codes based on traffic congestion.
It works by gathering the data from the Easy Pass tags. It doesn't collect any personal information, and it calculates the time from one starting point to the next, and it gives us an average speed across our bridges and tunnels.
The Easy Travel app is free, it's updated every 5 minutes, and it works for iPhones. However, it's not meant to be used while driving, so know before you go. Sitting in traffic is bad, but waiting for a train that isn't coming could be a lot worse. The Weekender app tells you about subway service changes.
When you open up the app, it actually shows you the map, and if your station, your local neighborhood station, is affected by weekend construction, it will blink. You tap on that, it uses all the best features of the Internet Operating System for Apple, where you can expand or pinch the map to zoom out or zoom in, and you can click on that station and see exactly what work is going on and how to navigate around it.
The Weekender app is also free, and it currently works for Apple products, but an Android version is being developed. And it's very user-friendly.
Well, I think the coolest feature is that just like the website version, you can search for service construction impacting your station by line, by borough, or by station. And that gives everybody the convenience of doing it their way.
Now that you know your train is running, you might want to take it to see some cool artwork, like this sculpture at the Atlantic Terminal. Meridian developed the Arts for Transit app for the MTA. Since 1985, 236 art pieces have been created by established artists and emerging talents.
You can see all the background information and photos of all the art installations that we have installed in the system, and it's searchable by line or by artist.
The Arts for Transit app is also free in their Apple and Android versions.
This Arts for Transit app, we have made it easier for people to see the entire collection of artwork throughout the entire system, and they can take it with them on the go.
Whether you're going over the water, underground, or you just want to see some free artwork, MTA has the app for you. I'm Ariana Norman, reporting for Transit News.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Don't make yourself a victim. Stay alert. Keep electronic devices out of sight. Call 911.
I'm standing with Lloyd Williams, the president of the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. So Lloyd, tell us about Harlem Week.
Harlem Week is one of the longest weeks in the year. It goes from the last Sunday in July through the third Sunday in August with 109 events and activities.
Now, what are some of the other activities and events that will take place during that long week, which is actually more than a month, that you call Harlem Week?
Well, the most important one to us is the fact that we're paying tribute to our theme, Harlem, where the world meets the world. And we're going to celebrate Jamaica's 50th anniversary. So on August 18th, we'll do a tribute to Bob Marley. And we're going to celebrate South Africa's 100th anniversary of the African National Congress. So on August 19th, we'll salute Nelson Mandela, Hugh Masekela, Miriam Makeba. And we're also going to pay tribute to Don Cornelius, who passed away with Soul Train. So there's so many things happening. We're doing children's festivals, we're doing health festivals, we're doing farmers markets, we're doing senior citizens days, we're doing swimming competitions for seniors, we're doing tennis programs to young people, 109 events and activities, we're doing an outdoor film festival. There are so many things happening during Harlem Week.
Harlem Week goes on for more than just a week, and all the events are easy to get to. And there's also another destination that's easy to get to.
And if you use your MetroCard, you can get some great deals waiting for you. Here's Celeste Farage with some summer deals in Coney Island.
I just got off the train at Stillwell Avenue, and I'm ready to use my MetroCard for some fun in the sun. My first stop is the New York Aquarium. The New York Aquarium is 115 years old, occupying over 14 acres of land and holding over 350 species of aquatic life. It's a great place to start your day. They host live shows, interactive exhibits, and my MetroCard gets me some pretty cool deals here. From under the water to above the surf, the MetroCard deals keep on giving, like here at the world-famous Wonder Wheel.
The Wonder Wheel is a landmark right here in Coney Island. It's 150 feet tall. It has swinging and stationary cars, so it's like a Ferris wheel combined with a roller coaster.
Tell me about who built it.
The Wonder Wheel was built by Herman Garms way, way back in 1918. It opened Memorial Day 1920.
Tell us about the MetroCard deal.
$2 off a 5-pack. So you're already getting a good deal. You're already getting $5 off with a 5-pack, plus with the MetroCard you get another $2 off. So it's a pretty good deal. Bring the MetroCard, come on down, have a good time.
Our next stop is Luna Park, where the fun never stops. And your MetroCard gets you $6 off the unlimited ride wristband. tell us about Luna Park.
Sure, Luna Park here in Coney Island is a great destination for anyone who's coming to this city to come visit us. We've got the Cyclone roller coaster, we've got Luna Park here, we also have Scream Zone.
What's your favorite ride?
So glad you asked me that question. Boardwalk Flight is my favorite ride. It's over in our Scream Zone area. It's a sky coaster that takes you 90 feet into the air and swings like a pendulum where you're 60 feet above the boardwalk.
And what's new about Luna Park?
Sure, actually that Scream Zone area has a great combination of the Boardwalk Flight in addition to, if you like go-karts, the Coney Island Raceway and a three-point basketball challenge.
85 years old. Who's 85?
Thanks for asking. That's our Cyclone. She is 85 years old. In 1927, she started riding folks here in Brooklyn for 25 cents a ride, so we're celebrating her all summer long.
And if I have a Metro card, what kind of a deal do I get?
Sure, bring in your Metro card and you can get $6 off. That's great for our 4-hour unlimited ride wristband.
I'm here with Nate from EDC. Nate, tell us about EDC.
Oh, well, EDC is the Economic Development Corporation. It's a city agency that works on development projects around the city.
And what do you do for Coney Island?
Well, Economic Development Corporation is one of the lead agencies here working on the revitalization efforts of this historic amusement area. We own property, we're doing capital projects in the area, we work with our partners on programming, including tonight we're doing a Flicks on the Beach screening of Ghostbusters, things like that. All in effort to restore some of the grandeur to the Coney Island area out here.
Why did you team up with the MTA?
Well, the MTA is a major player out here in Coney Island. Stillwell Avenue Subway Station, West 8th Street Subway Station. 4 major lines terminate here in Coney Island, the D, the F, the N, the Q. So we always say that if you're coming for a ride in Coney Island, your first ride's on the MTA.
And what kind of deals do we have?
Oh, we have some great deals. If you show your Metro card at a number of participating venues in Coney Island, you could get anything from discount ride tickets, discount vouchers. You know, show your Metro card, take a ride, and come on down to see us.
I hear you have free fireworks. Can you tell me about them?
Sure. It's a tradition in Coney Island dating back many decades. But every Friday night from June right through Labor Day, we show fireworks here on the beach, absolutely free. Any spot on the boardwalk between 21st Street and 8th Street, you'll see the fireworks, and they're shot off right over here, right on the beach.
What's your favorite thing about Coney Island?
Oh, everything. They have a saying that once you get the sand in your shoes, you can never get it out. It's absolutely true. Once you've spent some time here in Coney Island, you'll never want to leave.
What goes up and down and makes you scream with excitement?
The Cyclone!
The Cyclone has been around for 85 years, bringing thrills to young and old. But there's more than one Cyclone at Coney Island. I'm here with Billy Harner of the Brooklyn Cyclones. Billy, tell me about the Brooklyn Cyclones.
We're the single A affiliate of the New York Mets. We play on Coney Island. We're one of the more popular teams in all of minor league baseball. We had our 3 millionth fan come through the gates last season. We've led the league in attendance for 12 consecutive seasons, and we're a fun time, fun, affordable time for families.
How many seats are at this stadium?
Our seating capacity is 7,500, but on bigger nights with fireworks and weekends, we've had as many as 10,000 people come here with standing room only.
Tell me about this being called MCU Park.
MCU, which is Municipal Credit Union, they took over the naming rights a couple years ago, and we thought with their tie-in to transit workers, to city employees of all kinds, it was just a natural tie-in because that's basically who our fans are.
I'm here with Cole Franzel of the Brooklyn Cyclones. Cole, where are you from?
I'm from Dickinson, North Dakota.
So how do you like the Brooklyn fans?
The crowd's amazing. We got great fans here in Brooklyn. You couldn't ask for a better crowd.
After you've spent the day using your MetroCard deals, stick around for some free fireworks on Fridays. I'm Celeste Faraji reporting for Transit News. And don't forget your MetroCard.
With all the activities surrounding Harlem Week, you will never run out of things to do.
And keeping the transit system safe makes sure that the New York City Transit Department of Security has plenty to do. Here's Kelsey Kane with the story.
Security is not something New York City Transit takes lightly. In fact, the Department of Security
has a number of different units who specialize in the safety of MTA passengers, employees, and infrastructure.
We have over 500 women and men assigned to the Department of Security, but whenever anyone asks me how many people in New York City Transit work to keep this place safe and secure, my answer is all of them.
Both internal and external partners of the MTA work together, not only to protect, but also prevent any problems from occurring in the future.
There are a myriad of units in the New York City Transit Department of Security. The most visible are uniformed property protection agents, but we also have an Eagle team that work to fight vandalism and graffiti at night on our trains and our subway yards. We have a group of people that are doing fare enforcement and fare inspection on our SBS bus lines in Manhattan and the Bronx. We have people that go out there and do target hardening, infrastructure protection, CCTV. There are many, many aspects of this department, many that you see and many that you don't.
Other aspects of prevention, such as the motto, "If you see something, say something," and the Assault on an Employee program, have been set in place due to problems in the past.
In December of 2008, bus operator Edwin Thomas was killed while operating his bus in Brooklyn. The Department of Security was mandated by the President to create a system where we better track, analyze, and collect data and work with all our internal and external partners to reduce and prevent these instances where our employees become assaulted.
The MTA's Security Incident Tracking System, that allows tracking of all security-related information, is funneled through the bus and rail command centers in real time.
Fighting terrorism doesn't just mean sitting behind a desk and typing in some data. It takes legwork.
Fieldwork is something New York City Transit definitely has, with a number of security personnel on watch around the clock at all bus depots and rail yards.
As I'm going around looking at the fence within themselves, I'm checking for opening.